What's going on, Wastelanders? Draco Invictus here with another Let's Mod Fallout 4. We may be standing in Sanctuary, but that's not what we're going to be talking about today. Alright, let's get to what we're going to be talking about. Yes, we are standing in Sanctuary, but we are going to be talking about my new mod that I just released. The Fairline Hill Estates settlement, and let's take a look at it on the map. Oh wait, this is my test character. I don't have anything on the map. It's somewhere in here. I think that it's actually that little circle right there. Shit, you know what? Instead of running there, we're going to go ahead and use one of the other mods I have running to kind of help us along a little bit. So, speaking of that, let me real quickly go over the mods that I do have running right now on my test character. I've disabled pretty much everything that I normally run with when I'm building and stuff like that, so that the workshop menus open faster and all that good stuff. Alright, so I'm running Cheat Terminal. That's what's going to help us get to where we need to be. And let's see, what else am I running? Oh, go up here. Faster terminal displays. If you don't have this, you should get it. Terminals and your Pip-Boy work so much faster, it's ridiculous. New improved deliverer, because again, this isn't a character that I'm running with, but I need to be able to protect myself, so I got myself a shiny new gun. And there is our settlement. And oh wait, what was that? Oh, only clear. You know what? Only clear skies for you guys. When I build, I run this mod. When I just am playing through the game, I don't, because I enjoy the different weather. But when I'm building, I just want clear weather. And I wanted to show one last thing down here. These are my scrapping mods that I normally run with. This is the main one, and this is their add-on for scrapping skeletons and bodies. And notice I do not have either of those enabled. That is on purpose. So let us jump into the Pip-Boy, and we're going to go into our cheat terminal. Move to location. And our location is going to be Fairline Hill Estates. Probably should have taken out my gun ahead of time, because I did not clear out any enemies in this area in my mod. So if this is your first time visiting Fairline Hill Estates, warning, there are some yogis about. Okay, Yogwai. I like calling them yogis. It makes better sense. Yogi, yogi, guy. Well, okay, anyway. Alright, I hope everyone's having a great day. I am having a wonderful day. It is a sunny, humid day here in Texas. And now we are here at Fairline Hills Estates. And there is our first target. And yeah, see? There went the spaceship flying overhead. I've done nothing with this character. Okay, stop getting stuck. See, I changed up all the navmesh. Okay, alright, I'll just kill him. Oh, I can't say that word. I'm sorry. I take it back. Okay. So, now that that's done, by the way, the ghouls are still up in that room. So, before you go building in that house, you may want to clear it out. I'm just saying. And of course, the Yogwai and the ghouls, they'll disappear after a couple in-game days, especially if you stay away from this cell. So, here we are at Fairline Hills. I left as much of the vanilla stuff here as I possibly could, with the exception of the monkey bars and the geodome little slide thing that used to be sitting right there. They were causing me problems with being able to scrap stuff, so I just got rid of them. And one of these houses around here, I had to totally rebuild because it was a single piece prefab, and you wouldn't be able to build inside of it. So I literally got rid of it and built another home exactly on its place. So you will have to figure out which one. It won't be hard. It'll be the one that doesn't have anything in it. All right. So we will now run over here. And this is our workbench. Yes, this tool chest is our workbench. We've now opened our workbench, and you notice that we can scrap all the shrubs. We can scrap, shrubs and trees, and even these vines. We can scrap all those. That is something that I did in the mod. so that you guys could clear this settlement out. Unfortunately, I did not set it up to scrap yogis. So there is a ton of scrap, and I built full scrapping menus. Matter of fact, let me come up here to these vines. You can see that you actually get 4 fertilizer for those vines. A trash pile, you may find some hidden treasures in there. Well, at least you're going to find some aluminum, asbestos, copper, fertilizer, wood, and steel. So I did try and make sense of them. You know, if you're recycling the stuff in these trash piles, you're going to get some resources out of them. Not a lot, but some. So yeah, things like cars and vans, you could already scrap those. Well, most of them anyway. But now you can scrap them all. And so yes, you could take this all the way down to just the little stubby grass, no bushes, shrubs, or anything, and start rebuilding from there. Let's see what next. Okay. Let's do this really quickly. I want to show you guys. I want to go to prefabs. And we're just going to grab this small little hut here. I'm going to set that there. And we want to come over here to beds. And we're going to drop a couple beds in here. Just so that we have some sheltered beds. Okay. And now we're going to grab some turrets, and we're going to put down a few turrets. That should be enough. And we're going to need some power, so we're going to drop a generator right here. And then we're going to come over here and grab a beacon. We're not going to hook it up yet, because I'm trying to get everything set up. Because if you don't have everything in place ahead of time, then your happiness automatically drops down to like 20, 30%, something like that. As you can see, my happiness is at 50%. So we're going to need some water and some food before we get some people here. So let's come over to resources, food, and I've pre-stocked my character, not the settlement, just my character, with some fruits and veggies. So let's grab, let's see, there's some corn. And then we should have some mud fruit over here. There we go. Yeah, if there's dirt, you can plant on it. And I didn't do anything goofy like that. So now we should have plenty of food for our first settlers. Now the last thing we need is water. I've even included a small pond back here. Notice you can sprint. I made sure that that was all working. All right, so here's our small pond. And we are going to go to water, and we're going to grab a small water purifier, and we're just going to plop another, just to show that it's working, everything's working. Small generator, hook that up. All right, we now have 10 water, 6 power, 16. Oh, we're getting attacked. Look at that already. Ah, I bet you that was the glowing one from out of there. It somehow got out. That's hilarious. All right, that's cool. Well, we will repair this then. There we go. All right, so our defense is at 24. We have 3 beds, and our happiness is at 50. So we will go ahead and connect these now. Get our beacon running. I increased the range of the beacon a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. Just like a couple thousand meters, you know, which is a little bit because it's set at like 20,000. I think I bumped it up to like 23 or 24. So yeah, so it's not huge, but it's certainly enough. While we're waiting for a settler to show up, and they show up pretty quickly, I did want to come over here to the map and show you that it is showing up with 0 settlers at a 50% happiness. The fast travel all works. The settlers will respond in very quick time. I mean, during my testing, I went through probably 55, 56 revisions, and it was a long testing process and tweaking and fixing and all that good stuff. And I was testing this out. Yep, look at that. There's our first one. showed up already. All right, so before I assign her to some food work, I did want to show that, yes, we can send them to Sanctuary Hills. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. So she will be the supply line runner for Sanctuary Hills, because I noticed that we already have a second one, and she is headed toward food. So notice our happiness did dip too. It dipped down to 30. So which is goofy because I don't know why. But anyway, she is going to be our supply line for Sanctuary Hills, and we have someone here farming. So our basics are met, and now you can begin the process of rebuilding this once very quaint community. I mean, heck, the hospital's right over there. Fallon's is right over there. This is a large settlement too. This border, the green border, is your build area. See, I mean, I got it pretty much spot on. And this is actually an existing border for either the airport or... No, yeah, I guess it was the airport. So it comes all the way down to this road. It does not go to the garage, but it does go over this this cliff here. So we'll run over there. So you can build all down in here. And you may have some interesting issues. It's a custom nav mesh that I did, and basically I removed any spots that where your settlers like if you're going to scrap stuff. That's how the nav mesh is set up. So this fence, normally the nav mesh would mesh around this fence so that settlers would walk around it, right? Well, my nav mesh literally does not see this fence at all. So, and the reason for it is these fences cannot be edited. They are single pieces, and I did not want to break them apart. Some of them have them on the front, some of them have them on the back. This one has both. So you could simply scrap them and then put in a new picket fence, and your settlers should navigate around the picket fence properly at that point. But they may get stuck on branches and stuff like that if you don't get them scrapped. Like this pile, it's going to try and walk through the pile. Of course, you know, we aren't affected by any of that crap, but the NPCs typically are. So if you're seeing issues where they're running into crazy stuff, it's probably because what you're seeing was not originally meshed. If there are any issues, please let me know down in the comments section, or if you have any questions. Like I said, this is a rather large settlement. You can build in every single one of these houses. I had to fix all the houses so that you could build in them, which is why I had to replace one, because it wouldn't allow me to do this. So the garages, the main part of the house was fine. You could always build in the main part of the house, except for the one that I had to replace. But any garages or add-ons on the side, you couldn't build. It would just fall down to the ground. So I had to go through and fix all that so that you could build on that, as well as the porches. Because who doesn't want an airline chair sitting on your porch next to a bench, So, yeah, you can build in all the houses. Good luck fixing the roofs. PS4 players, really good luck. I did have a request to fix the roofs for the PS4, so I may look at a patch that will do something. Unfortunately, this center section that you see missing in every single roof is not there. I mean, it was never intended to be there. They didn't build that piece, so I would have to do something else. So I will figure it out. If it's not crazy amount of trouble. What was that? Oh, but I said it again. I gotta stop that, otherwise I'm gonna be demonetized, and I don't want that. I probably will be demonetized. They'll wipe out my whole channel. Anyway, yeah, I'd come back. I'd be operating under some other name then. I hope you guys enjoyed this this video. Tried keeping it kind of short, and of course it did not end up that way. But yeah, that is Fairline Hill Estates. That is the settlement. Let's check out our map one more time. We can show the supply lines, and there is our supply line going between our settlements. That is a glorious thing. Until next time, Wastelanders, take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day in my life. See ya!